There is only one aircraft, one legendary, instantly recognizable naval jet fighter that can, with the fullest justification, be described as unique. The Sea Harrier. The concept of short takeoff and vertical landing was at the very pinnacle of British engineering and innovation, and the inspirational story of the Sea Harrier, the naval version of the jump jet, captured the heart of the nation as Brian Hanrahan counted them all out and counted them all back during the Falklands War in 1982. The Royal Navy's Fleet Air Arm has been at the forefront of many world-leading innovations, and the introduction into service of the Sea Harrier in 1979 was to prove the most revolutionary game-changer of them all. The first step towards vertical flight, the Rolls-Royce Flying Bedstead, informed the Hawker design for a vertical takeoff and landing aeroplane, the P-1127, built around the now legendary Pegasus engine. The ability to operate at sea was proven when the first prototype landed on the flight deck of HMS Ark Royal in 1963. A third of the size of the heavy jets of the 60s and 70s, the Sea Harrier could take off and land in almost any conditions. And as well as being useful on the deck of a light aircraft carrier, it could also operate from smaller airfields or strips ashore. So unique was the innovative vertical takeoff and landing capabilities of the Sea Harrier that they were matched only by the capability of the aircraft to take on and outmaneuver far faster jets. Less than 3 years after entering service, Royal Navy Sea Harriers with the Invincible class ski ramp, another British invention, played a pivotal role in the Falklands conflict, winning air superiority against awesome odds.
We knew that we had to provide not only air cover for the fleet, but also once we got troops ashore, we knew that the Argentine Air Force was able to provide something in the region of 140 fast jet aircraft. So we needed to put ourselves between the Argentine Air Force and the troops on the ground if we were going to have any hope of retaking the islands.
The 26 Sea Harriers from HMS Hermes and HMS Invincible inflicted serious losses on the Argentine Air Force, destroying 23 aircraft in air-to-air combat, to the loss of not a single Sea Harrier in air combat. Almost invisible from the story, but colouring it profoundly, was the spirit in which it was all done. The planning that lay behind the successful outcome of the air war, the bravery demanded of those involved, and the final victory made possible by the training, professionalism, and airmanship of the Sea Harrier force remind us that the attitude of naval aviation is equally as much an intrinsic part of our aviation heritage. Our historic aircraft connect us with the stories of naval flying that we can only struggle to imagine, and serve as an inspiration to future generations of the important part played by naval aviation in the history of our country. Not only did the Harrier give outstanding operational service in the Balkans, Kosovo, Sierra Leone, and Afghanistan, but from the outset so impressed the US Marine Corps that in a rare decision, America ordered British, working closely with British Aerospace and Rolls-Royce to enhance and further develop the aircraft to the later GR7 and GR9 standard. The Sea Harrier truly is a great British and British industry success story, an all-British fighter that achieved and inspired global recognition and proved the true versatility of STOVL at sea, ultimately informing the quantum leap in technology of its formidable successor, the F-35B Lightning II. The aircraft and men of the Fleet Air Arm have never let us down in our hour of need. We need your help to keep their story alive. Please give generously to support the nation's naval aviation heritage and keep the aircraft of the Navy Wings Heritage Collection flying into the future.